All right, hey, shalom, 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 shalom. And I'm the priest Ainwa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back once again with another lesson through the Spirit and through the power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kodash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and to my elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect, man. All right, shalom. And I wanted to go into this, man, because, I just find it very interesting that, here it is. We're less than 24 hours away to the end of 2024 and the so-called ushering in of 2025. And, brothers just feel it in the spirit. Brothers know that 2025 is about to be that year, right? And when I say that year, meaning, seeing more prophecies come to pass, and hopefully we have hope. Hopefully it's the year we get up out of here, man. But we understand that things got to happen, but things are going to happen quick. Once the dollar collapses, the MOTB is ushered in and mandated, things are going to happen quick, man. Right off the bat, as soon as 2025 comes in, we don't know what can happen. It could be a false flag. It could be anything. And then that just sets the tone for the rest of the year. It could be a blackout, right? So we're in those times to where the Lord is getting ready to rain down great judgment, okay? And I just found it very interesting that the Lord had it to where the new Sabbath is falling on the day, or the last day of 2024 going into 2025, because ultimately when the new Sabbath ends, which would probably be around, I think, sundown, maybe around 5 or something like that, right? At the end of the day, it's right before 2025. And then I ran across this right here. So it's apparently, it says rare black moon to rise as 2024 comes to an end. You see that? So the Lord is giving the signs, man, that he's about to do his thing. This is Acts chapter 2, verse 19. And I will show signs, Salakia, and I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, come. You see, so at the end of the day, the Lord is showing his signs to his elect. The only ones that's going to pick up on the signs and the only ones that knows what's going on is the elect, man. Okay, the prophets, right? The true believers. Like it says in Amos 3:7, it says that the Lord reveals his secrets unto his servants, man, unto the prophets, the true believers. Okay, so the Lord is preparing us. Lord willing, first and foremost, I'll be of the elect. But the Lord is preparing the true believers to get ready, man, because 2025 is about to be a heavy year, right? We're about to come into that time of Jacob's trouble, right? The writing is on the wall. You already see how Trump is getting ready to come with these strict draconian laws, okay? And they're coming after you Israelites, man. They're definitely coming after the prophets, the true believers, right? So we're in that time, man, and the Lord is making it obvious, okay? And I wanted to go to 2nd Esdras real quick, the 15th chapter, because it's all about prophecy. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, you Israelites, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? And according to Revelation, the 19th chapter and the 10th verse, it tells you how important it is to prophesy, man, right? Well, first of all, what does the word prophesy mean? Let's see. It says the function of a prophet, right? Inspired utterance, the prediction of future events. Okay, now beginning with, our head apostles, our bishops, our elders, all the way on down, we've been telling about what what's about to befall in the near future for years, right? Hey, just starting with Elder Apostle Tahar for 40 plus years, man, with almost 40 years, right? And the rest of the apostles 30 plus years. I believe Elder Apostle Gabar maybe 35, 36 years. I believe Elder Apostle Ricard around the same, maybe 34, 35. Apostle Rhymelab maybe around 33, right? But the fact of the matter is that's over 3 decades, man. Okay? Of this truth coming out. And even before that, really, as far as, with the apostles bringing out the truth, but really before that, going back to Elder Albert Bivens on down. But we understand that the Lord, gave certain portions to certain men, and we understand that when it comes to Elder Apostle Tahar on down and our current head apostles, the Lord gave them more revelations, okay, more breakdowns, more knowledge of the scriptures as far as breaking down the precepts and bringing out certain things, bringing out certain revelations. We understand that, right? So this truth has been coming out, okay, for decades, man. Okay, prophesying future events. Now we're in that time to where we're about to see the Lord do his thing, man. Okay, I believe the elect may very well be sealed, and we understand that once the elect is sealed, that's when the Lord is going to bring the pain, man. Okay, now you got this this virus that's going around, the neurovirus, right? So they're getting ready to stage another demic, right? And that's ultimately the plagues that the Lord is bringing to this place. Let me bring this out real quick. Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy, right? So prophesying is very important, man. Okay, because ultimately these people are not going to have any excuse when the Lord brings judgment. Okay, they can't say, oh, we didn't know, because the prophets have been around, right? Real quick, 2nd Esdras 8:50. It says that the Lord is going to bring many plagues, many great miseries. For many great miseries shall be done to them, that in the latter time, the end of Esau Edom's rulership, the times that we're in now, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, right? And majority of these people, over here in the West are very, very proud, man. You can't tell them shit. They don't want, they think that they know everything. So the Lord is getting ready to shut the mouths of all these non-believers, of all these scoffers, of all these proud people. Okay. And like I said, they've been warned. They've been getting warning from the prophets. Right. Now I was speaking about that neurovirus. Right. It says because the Lord ultimately is bringing these plagues to Babylon, man. Spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom. Right, 2nd Esdras 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt, which Egypt just means bondage, with plagues as before. So this isn't talking about ancient Egypt. This is talking about a future Egypt, right? And it's talking about this current captivity that we're in, Babylon the Great, America. Okay, that's what it's talking about. And the Lord is bringing them plagues, man, the pestilences. Okay, all of these different types of diseases. Okay. That is all the doings of the Lord for punishment. Okay. And also the Lord is bringing, the division. Everybody's divided. Everybody's at each other's throats. Right. The love of many of people waxing colder and colder. So ultimately, that's a recipe for what? Destruction, chaos. And that's what the Lord is bringing. Okay. Violence. How was America? How was Babylon the Great built? On rape, robbery, murder, on extreme violence. You got these devils. Yeah, these devils, they got the nerve to call us extremists. You damn so-called white people, you Edomites, y'all are the biggest extremists on the planet Earth, man. Y'all are the most violent terrorists on the planet Earth. And if they take this video down, then whatever, man, because these devils are so paranoid that you got to use certain buzzwords, man. But the cat's out of the bag. You devils have been found out, and that's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. It says, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land. So Babylon, America, is getting ready to be completely obliterated, man. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it, man. Right? So the Lord is getting ready to take this place out, just like how he did ancient Egypt. Okay? When you go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 17th chapter, it gives you a brief understanding of what the Lord was doing during the time when he was taking down ancient Egypt. And he's going to do the same thing again, except it's going to be worse, right? And I'll read some of this. I'll start from the top. For great are thy judgments. Yeah, great are the judgments of Yahweh Shema Shai, and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, right? The holy nation is Israel. Okay. And guess what? These unrighteous devils are oppressing the Lord's people. Okay, and the Lord don't take too kindly of that, man. Just ask ancient Pharaoh back, back during this time, man. It says, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay there exiled from the external providence. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. Okay. Now it says, for they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins. Hey, these devils, these small heads, they doing all of these, wicked, satanic rituals, all of these witchcrafts. Okay. And they think that the Lord don't see them. They're in their groves deep in the woods, right? They're up underground. Okay. They got their adrenaline factories that's being exposed, trafficking. And like I said, I got to speak in code, but everything is being uncovered, man. All of his sins are being uncovered. All of his darkness is being brought to the light. The Lord sees everything, and he sees you through his eyes, man, the angels. Okay. It says, and troubled with strange apparitions. So the Lord was plaguing them. When you go into the word apparition, let's go into that, man, real quick. Supernatural appearance or manifestation, ultimately going into demons, right? And you got these devils opening up portals with their CERN, right? Certain gateways. You just had the Pope, I believe Pope Francis was speaking about opening the five doors. He may have said 5 holy doors, which ultimately they're unholy or something like that. But ultimately, when you go into it, they were talking about opening up portals. So these devils are doing all types of witchcraft, man. Okay, demonic, channelings. Like it says in Ephesians 6:12, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, man. Spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's how these elites operate. But the Lord has been watching them the whole time. You see? So ultimately, this is going into demons. And the Lord is going to have it to where demons are going to be roaming this earth, man. There's going to be a blackout. Okay, which let me keep reading, because this is going to tell you about how it was a blackout in ancient Egypt. So it's going to be like that again. Okay. For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. And this is when it was dark. They were hearing, water sound like they was about to get flooded. Okay. They were seeing, these apparitions, these terrible visions. So the Lord was plaguing them in their minds, man. And see, this is why the Lord is called the King of Terrors. And you got people that actually want to try to, go against the Most High, man. Well, the Lord is getting ready to make everyone afraid of him once again, man. Okay? No power of the fire might give them light. See, now it's just going into the darkness. Neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. So, like I was saying, the Lord was plaguing them in their minds, man, in their spirits. This is why the Heavenly Father is known as Al-Ashadi, a terrible demon-like power, the King of Terrors, man. And y'all want to piss a power like that off? Well, the Lord is getting ready to show his sore displeasure in y'all, man. As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace, with, all of the, demonic rituals that they were doing. And Esau doing the same goddamn thing, man. He learned everything from Ham, the Hamites. Okay. So the Lord is getting ready to show that all of their, satanic channeling and rituals and sacrifices don't mean shit, man. It ain't gonna work. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. And the Lord said that he's going to laugh at our enemies, man. He's going to laugh at their calamities. You see, and you 2/3 that want to follow behind these damn devils. Hey, y'all about to be in a pitiful case, man. And the Lord's going to laugh at y'all, man. And he's going to laugh through his prophets. You see, the prophets have been telling y'all for years, man. But y'all wanted to, mock the prophets. Y'all laughed at us, so it's only right that we're going to get to laugh at y'all, man. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by and hissing of serpents. And you got to remember, it was night. I mean, it was so dark that if you were to light a fire or to start a fire, you wouldn't be able to see it, man. It was so dark that they could literally feel the darkness on them, man. So they ain't know what was around them. They ain't know where if beast really was around them. They ain't know what was going on, man. They died for fear. So they pretty much had heart attacks, man. They was giving up their spirit, denying that they saw the air which could of no side be avoided. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience always forecasteth grievous things. Right? I'm curious to see what that word timorous means, man. And that's what we do, man. We're supposed to, look up words. If it's certain words that we don't know, we got to go and look them up. Oh, fearful. Okay. So let's read it again. Fear, dread, apprehension, anxiety. So they had anxiety, fear, dread. Okay. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous, right? Dreadful. And being pressed with conscience always forecasteth grievous things. For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the secures which reason offereth. So ultimately, fear is when you don't have faith in anything, man. That's why Yahweh Shema Shah constantly tells us, the ones that truly believe him, to fear not. Because the Lord has allowed us to understand that the game is rigged. Everything that happens, the Heavenly Father ordains it. Yahweh Shema Shah is in complete control. So if something happens unto you, we understand that the Lord did it. Okay? Whether it be good or whether it be bad. And that's peace of mind. Knowing that gives us peace of mind, man. You see? But see, the rest of the world, they don't have faith in anything. They don't have, you know what they have faith in? Their own might, money, which the Lord is about to strip all of that away, man. They got faith in their social media following. Besides that, they don't have faith in shit. Especially these goddamn Christians, man. What do they have faith in? White Jesus? Well, that's about to fail them. You just had Elon Musk and Bill Gates tell you that so-called Jesus is black. So now what? Which the prophet's been telling y'all that. Okay, so ultimately, this is the calm before the storm, man. That's probably what I'm going. Lord willing, that's what I'll call this lesson, man. This is the calm before the storm, and Trump said that years ago, man. Y'all can go back and look at a clip where he was saying that this is the calm before the storm. So shit is about to go down, man. Okay. But yeah, y'all can go back and y'all can read the rest of this, man. I really just wanted to go into how the Lord was plaguing the ancient Egyptians, right? So the Lord is getting ready to do the same thing, man. Okay. Going back to 2nd Esdras 15 and 11. The Lord said what? Verse 12, I mean. It says, Salakia, going back to verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. So I just read some of the plagues of what the Lord was doing in ancient Egypt. So he's going to do it in his future, this modern day spiritual Egypt, which is Babylon the Great, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. And it tells you that in Revelation, the 11th chapter, around the 8th verse, that this place, this great city, is known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Okay. And smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn. So you people are about to be mourning, man. Okay. And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. Yeah, the foundation, man. Pretty much the foundation of Babylon is full of lies, man. The so-called Constitution, that's about to be, well, that's done away with. And then America was founded on a bunch of fucking lies, on violence. Okay? So that's how this place is going down, man. But yeah, that's all I had. Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying, man. Hey, the calm before the storm. Call Lord Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shema Kakodash. Until next time, Shalom.